Some new information has come forth, and I finally got the time and talk with the General Secretary himself to ask him a few questions that I've been having for a long time, since this whole ban VAF Urpa drama has started. And now he has written down every answer on the questions that I've been having. And in this video I'm gonna show all of the answers that he has been sending me. So it's gonna be a long video, so you might as well grab a cup of coffee, tea, snacks, beer, whatever, and let's get on with the video then. So I wrote this to the General Secretary. I made a video about disabled arm wrestling in Poland being banned, because that is what I understood at the moment. And then I saw that you said it was fake news. Can you clarify what you meant with fake news and explain why is that FAP can't use VAF logo even if it's a VAF member? Question number 2. Is Urpa/PAL a really bad thing for the sport? Why WAF executive board is banning them, considering that many arm wrestlers believe that the PAL/Urpa are actually good for growing the sport of arm wrestling? Question number 3. VAF has made a lot of great things for the sport as well, like becoming an official member of GUISE. So I am also curious what the plans are for the future of WAF. Question number 1. Title, has VAF gone too far, etc, etc. It's a fake news because WAF did not ban the World Cup for disabled organized by FAP in Poland after slaughter. Logo of VAF placed on top of the poster we mentioned make VAF the organizer or co-organizer, which is not agreed yet. We told the FAP not to use VAF logo in that position due to the fact that the WAF did not approve the use of the VAF logo. They, as VAF members, can use the VAF logo without consent only at the national championships and only as member of VAF, in quotation marks. In any other commercial events must request approval. FAP wait for WAF approval to be partners for the event, but due to the last conflicts with PAL/Urpa and knowing FAP's relations with this, WAF is reserved to be partners in this event. That doesn't make the event banned as long as it is organized by FAP and under VAF rules, not PAL/Urpa rules. Question number 2. PAL/Urpa is bad for the amateur sport and for the pathway to the Olympics, where everything is regulated by rules. PAL/Urpa is a rival organization to VAF because they interfere with the WAF governance of arm wrestling recognized at the highest level. GUISE. Paragraph 1. VAF is the only organization to create rules for the arm wrestling sport. Paragraph number 2. Referees. VAF is the only organization to certify referees for the arm wrestling sport. Paragraph number 3. Territorial governance. VAF is the only organization governing arm wrestling at the world, continental and national level. VAF members are the governing body in their territory, and without their acceptance, no event can run under WAF rules. Otherwise, no one can guarantee international players that compete in a fair and regulated event. PAL/Urpa created conflicts with WAF members in many countries where they just deal with other companies in disrespect of the work made by the WAF member in that country, athletes and referees. Paragraph number 4. WAF member events. WAF members events should remain for amateurs only. You cannot take an event and make it professional without discriminating players like beginners, juniors, masters, female athletes, and disabled. PAL can make their own events. As a professional sport organization, PAL/Urpa should only hire athletes and create events for professional players like they did before with Slutty, Top 8, Vendetta, and other professional formats. Question number 3. Point 1. FISU, International University Sport Federation. WAF is working now to recognize arm wrestling as one of the university sports for the Universiade Games, Continental and National inclusion into the University Games. Point 2. Aims. Alliance of Independent Recognized Members of Sport is the non-Olympic Recognized Sports Alliance. WAF will become AIMS members during the General Assembly in May. GUICE is the umbrella of all recognized sports international federations for Olympic, IOC, and non-Olympic AIMS. Point number 3. IOC, International Olympic Committee. WAF will become IOC recognized International Federation of the Arm Wrestling Sport during the General Assembly in May. After this recognition, WAF will apply for the recognition of arm wrestling sport at IOC. After that recognition, arm wrestling can apply for the inclusion into the Olympic Games. Of course, Olympic target is a long-term process, and having conflicts with other organizations claiming to grow by conflicting with the governing body would not help us. So yeah, that was all of the answers that WAF has given. So, and I even contacted Anna Masarenko to give her the point in all of this. So she even wrote a bunch of answers on her own. So the Disabled World Cup is a project created by the Polish Arm Wrestling Federation. Our federation has been known to WAF members for 18 years as the organizer of the best arm wrestling events in the world. The WAF members have many times entrusted us with the organization of the European and World Championships, and we have never failed your trust. You have always felt good about us and you were satisfied with our organization. The Disabled World Cup is a tournament created for para-sportsmen and offers them the highest organizational level in the history of para-arm wrestling. The Disabled World Cup is also a huge media promotion over which we work all year long. This is a tournament that fully deserves WAF acceptance and support and is a source of pride for all members of this organization. The WAF constitutional function is to represent arm wrestling in international sports structure as well as activities aimed at accepting arm wrestling as a sport discipline at IOC. Private organizations implement their activities by popularizing arm wrestling in the media, using professional marketing projects and all available promotional sources. The WAF achievements help private organizations in marketing projects, and on the other hand, the effects of the sport of private organizations support the WAF in convincing sports structures that arm wrestling is popular, massive, and worthy of becoming an Olympic discipline. Both sides can gain from cooperation complementing each other, because it's one sport, one passion. The same table, just only set on different stages. Anna Masarenko, Polish Arm Wrestling Federation. And a bonus thing to those who have been wondering about what the Urpa system is. Marcin himself even contacted me and explained to me how the Urpa system is working. Alright, let's start with the basics. Urpa is not an organization. The Urpa is a mathematical system that, based on the results of various tournaments, is able to determine who is the best player. This is classic statistics. To make the statistics correct, we need standardized parameters. The parameters that are needed in the Urpa are equal condition, for arm wrestling, equal and recognizable referees, uniform rules of the competition protocols. Everyone in the world used the WAF rules. However, each organizer introduced additional modification to match the profession and rules to local needs. It's exactly the same is true for our ranking. We do not make a revolution. The procedure for certifying the referees consists only of verifying the skills of the referees, who can judge competitions which are later included in the ranking. Let's be honest, ranking competitors cannot be run by a junior referee. The referee must have more skills, and we must, as the organizers of the ranking, know who the referee is. When it comes to tournaments, each organizer can join the ranking system and report that he wants to carry out ranking categories in this tournament. It's not mean anything else but the invitation of professional players. Thanks to this, those players have the opportunity to test their capabilities not only 1-2 times a year. So that was Anna Masrenko and Marcin's view in all of this. So the only question we can all ask ourselves is whose side are you on? Are you on the WF side or are you on the PAL side? But one thing is for sure that hopefully this conflict will solve itself soon enough. Because the arm wrestling community cannot be dragging on even further in all of this. So I'm gonna start a short hashtag that is called hashtag Arm Wrestling United, and I even saw a hashtag that Xclo was using, hashtag Free Arm Wrestling. And that is all for this video. So if you have different opinions about all of this, please leave in the comments section down below, and even explain why you are choosing WF side or PAL side. Drop that in the comment section down below, and have a nice day and keep being awesome.